Hello, it's Monday, so you know what that means. Mask time! Welcome back to Mask Monday. Today I'm going to do the Elle Hydrating Bubble Mask. Here's what it looks like. This can be purchased at Walmart. By me, at least, the price is $11.83, and Target it's $14. I have used this mask before. You just push down on this and it dispenses. The instructions say to push down on the sides of the top to dispense product. Apply a thin layer over slightly damp skin and bubbles will form. When bubbles begin to disperse, massage with fingertips and wash with warm water to remove. Pat dry and follow with Elle Daily Moisturizer. I'm going to go ahead and dampen my face and be back. Okay, my face is dampened, so now I'm going to apply the product. So if you want to see me apply, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and keep watching. So we're going to pat down the sides of the dispenser. And can you see that? Product is coming out. Then apply a thin layer over slightly damp skin. And this is paraben sulfate free, so that you can see it's white. I don't know, I forget when I did it before. I know it says a thin layer. I can't remember exactly how much I put on. The first time I used it, it was really easy. All the product came out very easy, but this time it seems like I'm having to really push down to get it. So I don't know if after time, if it would get clogged up or not. So, and this is a hydrating and nourishing mask. Let's see. Okay, so bubbles are supposed to start forming. So as we're waiting to the bubbles to form, I'll just let you know what it says on here. It says this hydrating and nourishing gel transforms into a bubble mask on the face. Watch as bubbles fizz and foam to remove excess dirt and cleanse pores for glowing, healthy skin. And let's see, is there anything else? I did do a video on Elle 3i product review. I'll link that below. If you don't know what Elle stands for, I think it's so cute. It's eyes, lips, and face. So let's see. Let me bring you closer and see if you can see the bubbles. See right there? Can't really hear anything. But if you can see, there's some. I applied it evenly over everywhere, but like here, there's nothing. But here, and that's where it was bubbling before when I did it. But you can see it really is getting to be like a foam. And it is tingling a little bit. It's kind of tingling where the bubbles are, so which makes sense. And let's read the directions again. I usually have to read them a few times, so even though I've done it before. Bubbles will form when bubbles begin to dissipate. 5 to 10 minutes, massage with fingertips. Okay. So I think I will set my alarm, relax a little bit, and I'll be back. I was noticing there was quite a few areas that were not even, that the bubbles weren't starting to form. So I went back and I put more product on. It says a thin layer, but I felt like I put it pretty evenly and it wasn't bubbling up and like right here. So I went ahead and added more just because I wanted to see, will that area bubble up at all? And when I added more product, as you can see, it did start to bubble up there. So I'm not really sure if it doesn't start bubbling, if maybe go back and add some more product. Like here, it wasn't bubbling at all. So I added more product, but it still doesn't look like it's going to bubble. But here, it didn't really bubble. It just really went to clear. So by adding that, now it's starting to bubble. But this one still isn't. So I think you just kind of have to play around with it, and if it isn't bubbling certain areas, you know, try adding more maybe. It seemed like it worked for me. And you do have to clear off, make sure you get everything, because it doesn't need to be on your skin obviously, because I had a little bit left on the lid here, and when I came back it was bubbled up on the lid. Okay, so that one area that I was showing you right here, you can see it is starting to bubble up. So it was just taking longer. So it definitely seems that some areas take longer to bubble than others. You may have to apply more product. And it did start to tingle as the bubbles were kind of forming and stuff. Not a huge tingle, but just a little bit. So in some areas they are starting to get a little less. It says to, when they begin to dissipate, to massage with fingertips. So this one, I think right here I waited too long because now it's kind of dry. So I'm not exactly sure how long you want to wait, but like here I would say they're kind of dissipating a little bit because this is definitely more foamed up than right here. So I'm going to go ahead and massage. Yeah, I feel like you don't want to wait because right now, like here, this consistency, when I go to rub it in, I'm not sure. When you rub it in, it feels, I'm trying to think how to describe it. It felt a little hard to rub in. I think on some of them I may have waited too long. But obviously this one I didn't wait long enough because it just moved the product around. I can't remember the last time what I did. I think it just kind of disappeared the last time I used it. When I went back and applied product, I think I may have gotten too much because as you can see when I went to go massage it, it just spread it around and now it's starting to bubble again. So let's see what this does. Yeah, so if you don't wait long enough, it looks like that's what happens. So let's see on this side. My nose, I waited till they were almost gone to massage it in. And as you can see, it looks like not much white. But here, the other areas, I don't think I waited long enough. I just moved it around and made it a lighter layer. So it could have been that I had too much of a heavy hand, which I do have from time to time. My recommendation would just be to play around with it. And I was just kind of going by how it looked instead of actually setting the timer for 5 to 10 minutes like it says. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, on this layer, wait 5 minutes, maybe 8 minutes, and see what happens. Okay, so I set the timer for 8 minutes, and the bubbles are still there, but it's not as foamy as right here. So let's see. It says massage into fingertips. Now, massage with fingertips. Now, when you wait this long, it really doesn't feel like you're massaging because it feels pretty dry. And when you try to massage it, I don't know if you can see, it kind of seems like it's forming little balls here. You know, kind of peeling more of it, like the consistency more if you had a sunburn and you were peeling and it was kind of peeling off. So that part, not really sure about that, but I'm gonna go ahead and rinse my face and see how it looks. So I've rinsed my face and I do feel hydrated. I kind of feel like a little brightening, even though it doesn't say that it's supposed to brighten. I do feel like my skin is brighter in certain areas. I always get red right here. It was pretty smooth to take off. It kind of felt like you just had a cleanser on and you were rinsing it off, was the consistency. And my skin on my forehead is kind of still tingling a little bit, but this isn't like an earth-shattering mask, but I would recommend it. Just kind of, like I said before, play around with it, the consistency of it. But I definitely feel like I have a little bit of glowing here, and I don't feel dry, or my skin doesn't feel stretched or pulled at all. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Please leave a comment down below if you've tried e.l.f. mask, if you've tried the bubble mask, or if you've tried another one of their masks that you like. I'd love to hear what other masks from them you recommend. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up down below so that I know you like Mask Monday and want more of these. And I hope to see you again in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.